All right, Movement Monday, hinging today. Hinge, hinge, and more hinging. Hinging is a hip action. It's used in all kinds of exercises at the gym, from your kettlebell swings, your deadlifts, your bend over rows. It applies to day-to-day living stuff, from bending forward to tie your shoes, to look into a lower cupboard, to load the dishwasher, to pull things out of the car for like groceries, etc. So it plays a huge role, and most people don't know where the hips are and how to hinge with them. So that's what we're going to show you today, all right? So what do most people do when they bend forward? If I say to them, bend over, touch your toes, they're going to round down this way. Well, that's a spine deal. That's a spine bend. A hinge is actually driving the hips back, keeping the trunk nice and tall, and then maybe finishing it up with a forward bend to grab the toes, all right? So how are we going to do and learn how to get that, and to see if you actually have a good hinge? We're going to take something like a PVC pipe or a broom. You're going to take it and you're going to place it against the back of your head, the middle of your thoracic spine, and then right on your sacrum, okay? So I'm going to take it and I'm going to set it like such. All right, now what I do is I get there, I get all lined up, I can look to the side, I'm going to pull my ribs down as well too, so squeeze the glutes at the same time. So if I look to the side here, I'm going to have just a little bit of curve at the bottom of the spine there. Everything else is touching those key spots. So if I'm hinging with my hips, if I do it correctly, the stick stays on those points. I should be able to hinge back and come back up to a standing position, tight glutes, ribs down. I can actually go down really deep and then drive up and squeeze, all right? So that tells me it's actually in a good position. If it is not a good hinge, what you'll find is it'll lift away in either spot. The head will come off, or it'll come off the base, or actually sometimes it'll come off both, all right? So in that case, plant it in there, really squeeze everything tight, and only go as far as you can to keep those contact points in place, okay? So there's the PVC pipe. The other way to do that is to use heavy bands. So I've got a purple heavy band here. I've attached it to a secure piece of equipment at the gym, or something that you have at home that's going to hold it pretty steady and manage to hold your body weight. You're going to place the band at the top of your crest here of your ilium or your pelvis. You're going to step out until it gives you resistance, and you want to stand as tall as you can. So I'm going to pull my ribs down, squeeze my glutes, get the thigh muscles on. I should feel like I'm really strong and upright, okay? From there, I'm going to bend forward and drive up. So I'm trying to work with the resistance the band is giving me. If you do it wrong, you may actually almost feel like you're going to lose your balance. It's going to pull you backwards. So you're going to have to be really tight. Hips down, thrust them up. Hips down, drive up, okay? If I want, I can add a little more resistance. Down I go, up, finish position. One more, down, drive up, okay? So what is that, or how does that translate into other things? Well, if I take this hex bar and I'm going to do a farmer's walk, or I'm going to do a deadlift, the principles all apply. Just what we've done here, we apply to the action. I'm going to set myself, I'm going to hinge down, pull my shoulders back, be nice and tight in the trunk, drive up, finish the position there, okay? Back down, straight spine, drive up, okay? Same would apply if I was doing a bent row. If I take the barbell, I'm going to reach down and grab it, I'm going to pull it up and let it drop down. Again, I'm hinging, so it's all back into the hips there, right? Give it a try.